guys, welcome back to my channel. This video will be the third update for my A to Z project pan. If you saw my 19 and 2019 update, then you'll know that I've decided to start only talking about the products in my updates that are worth mentioning. So only products that I've made progress on, or I've started to add to my rotation, or whatever, just whatever I feel like is worth mentioning. And not actually going through every single product like I had been previously, because I felt like those videos were just too long and it took me too long to edit them, and overall just caused me not to update in a timely fashion. So because of that, I'll only be talking about the products that, once again, I feel like are worth mentioning. Now for this video, I apparently still have a lot to talk about. I'm not talking about everything, but I'm still talking about 17 products. So that's better than 26 products, but still, that's still a lot. But since I have a lot to talk about, I should probably just jump right in. The first thing I have is my avocado and oatmeal clay mask. This is for the letter A in avocado. And my progress is about the same as it was the last time, but still not very much. It's very minimal, which is kind of disappointing because I did feel like I masked a lot more from the past update. Granted, my previous update did come up very late, so that could be why. Yeah, because once I think about it, I do think I've only masked about 3 times since the last update. So it does make sense, but I still felt like I should have more progress. But that's okay, because I really do enjoy this mask. It's a very lovely mask, and it makes my skin feel super soft. Next, I have my e.l.f. blush. I'll show you what it looked like last update. And for the most part, this is a product that I hadn't really been using a whole lot. I've been using my Morphe blush in my 19 and 2019 project pan. And I was waiting for the weather to get a bit warmer before I used this one. Excuse me. But the weather is starting to get a bit warmer, and I have been using this. And this is what it looks like now. Now, I can't tell if there's any noticeable progress. If there is, it'd be very minimal. I haven't used it a whole lot, but I am starting to use this a bit. I'm not using it today. I still love the Morphe blush, and that's still the one that I'm using the most. But I no longer feel like it's too cold to be using this. Next, I have my Covergirl Ready Set Gorgeous Concealer. Oh my goodness, do you see how much I've scraped the sides of this thing? A normal, sane person would throw this out, but there's still product in the bottom here and some up here that I can't get at. But I don't have a spatula, so I don't know. I hold on to this because there's still product in there, but I have no way of getting the product out. So I don't know. Either I'm gonna have to get creative, or I'm just gonna, accept the fact that this is done for. But for now, I'm gonna hang on to it. Next, I have my EOS hand cream. I have been using this a little bit. I don't know if you can. Nah, you guys can't see. There is some light shining through. I can see it in there, and it's about halfway, I would say. But there's still a little bit that's stuck up here. But I would say that this is about halfway gone, maybe only a third gone, but I'm making progress on this. This next one is really exciting. It's a little wet. I got it out of my shower. It is my St. Ives Blackhead Clearing green tea scrub. I know it looks a little crazy. I squeezed the life out of it. Now most of you are like, it's done, right? For most people, yes. But I do plan on cutting open the package. I just haven't done it yet because whenever I do it, first of all, I want to make sure that I've gotten everything out as I possibly could. And then I want to make sure that it's like at the beginning of a week. Because when I cut this open, it'll start to dry out fast, and I want to make sure that I'm able to use it up like within 3 days. And on the weekends, you know, if I'm going to be home alone all day, I don't know, I may or may not shower. Whether you think that's gross, well, yeah, I mean, that may be. But if I'm home alone all day, no one's here to smell me, so I don't really care. And, you know, why would I spend half an hour showering and getting dressed when I could spend that half hour playing video games, you know? I'm just kidding. Don't live your life like that unless you want to, but anyways, this will definitely be done by the next update. Whenever I cut it open, you know, it'll be gone. It won't take long for this to go bye-bye. And at the beginning of the project, this was brand new, so. Next, I have the Loreal Pro Contour and Highlight Palette in Light. I'm working on both the highlighter and the contour in this palette. I'll show you what it looked like at the last update. And this is what it looks like now. So I do use this, especially the contour. I don't use the highlight as consistently as the contour. I enjoy switching up my highlight here and there. Like today, I am wearing the contour very lightly. I use it mostly like a bronzer, but I'm wearing a different highlight. But I still use both. And eventually I will separate the two and like repress them, one here and one in this empty space. This is where the brush was. I know there's not an actual pan here, but I think it should repress just fine. I'm not going to do that yet though. It's just whenever it gets to the point where I feel like I've used up so much product that it's hard to get enough product on my brush without dipping into the other product that's next to it. Whenever I get to that point, I will definitely separate the two. But I'm not there yet. But this is what it looks like. Next, I have the Palladio Tickle Me Pink lip liner. I have been using this a bit more. It's definitely not the easiest product to use. It's a very bright Barbie pink. It's a little crazy. But what I do, I lightly line my lips. I just put down the smallest amount of color, which is really easy to do because I don't know if it's because it's old or what, but this pencil is super dry. So, you know, I'm rubbing it on my lips and like nothing's happening. So actually what I like to do when I'm done using it, I'll just poke it into one of my lip balms and then put the cap on. That way the next time I use it, the lip balm has softened it a little bit. But anyways, I have been using this a little bit. What I typically do, I just put a little bit on my lips and then I'll put a lip balm over top and just kind of blend it out. So it gives a sheer wash of pink to my lips, but nothing too crazy. And this is my progress. This was the first update. This was the second update, and I wasn't able to make a line for the, intro first update. I wasn't able to make a line for the second update, and this is the third update. So, not a lot of product, but like I said, the product is very hard, very dry, and it does not move quickly at all. So, yeah, but I'm still very happy with that progress. Next, I have the Love's Soft Jasmine Perfume. I really do enjoy this, and now that it's getting to be warmer, I have more of an excuse to wear this. So, the intro, I have no idea whether or not this is the first or second update, but this is the third update. I really do love this perfume. My next product I personally feel like I got some good progress on is my Covergirl Clean Matte Face Powder. I'll show you what it looked like last month. And this is what it looks like now. Oops, sorry for that pan. The pan is blinding. But yeah. I'm sorry, the pan is just, the sun is reflecting on that pan so much. But yeah, I think, ooh, there we go. There we go. I think I did pretty well. But then again, this is not a product that I'm like trying super hard to finish. I'm just using it like I would naturally, and I feel like it will be finished in its own good time. I'm not like trying to rush with this or anything. Like today, I'm not wearing it at all just because I'm wearing a bit more makeup than I typically do, and I prefer to set heavier makeup with a loose powder. This is something I use to set my makeup when I'm using like only concealer, and just a small amount of concealer at that. So yes, I have no doubt that it will be finished by the end of the year, which is all that needs to happen. So yeah. But nevertheless, it's nice to see the pan grow. Next, I have my Olay moisturizer, and I make pretty consistent progress on this. I use it every day. I have very dry skin, and I can't not use moisturizer. Even if it is summer, I still have to moisturize. This was the intro, first update, second update, and this update. So yeah, I'm hoping that this will be an empty by the next update. Maybe, maybe not. Whenever I get towards the end of products, they typically go a bit slower for me. As you could probably tell with my face scrub, because like the previous update, I was pretty close to the bottom, but it's still here. But that's okay. Whether I finish it in the next update or the update afterwards, it will be gone very soon. The next product I have has progress, but I'm fairly certain I never used it, so I don't know how that happened. Either I used it and I forgot, or the product just settled, which is what I'm assuming. This is the Bath & Body Works Plumeria Body Lotion. This was the intro, the first update, the second update there was no line, and this is where I'm at now. I'm assuming that maybe it's the warmer weather or something, I'm not sure, but it was just able to settle more, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me because I just have it setting on my nightstand. It's not like it's lying on its side or anything, but I don't know. Somehow it went down, and I'm not going to complain. Next, I have the Trestique Mini Matte Blur Stick. You guys probably already know this, but I'm not a huge fan of this. It doesn't react well with my moisturizer, and I love my moisturizer, so if I'm gonna have to choose between this product or my moisturizer, I'm definitely gonna choose my moisturizer. Olay is great. You can never diss Olay. But yeah, I did use this today though, which is the first time I've used it since last update, I'm pretty sure. And it worked better because I used it just before this video when I did my makeup, and I did not moisturize before I did my makeup because I moisturized this morning, and because there's that time gap between me applying my moisturizer and me doing my makeup, this did not pill up and cause issues like it normally does. But then again, that was only one use. However, I guess it's enough to make some progress. Next, I have the Neutrogena spot treatment, and once again, I was able to make another baby mark. This was the intro, second update, and the third update. So yeah, another baby mark. Unfortunately, that means I've been getting breakouts though, so. My last product that I have to talk about is my Smashbox gel eyeliner in fishnet. It's just a black eyeliner. I have noticed that because I don't sharpen it very frequently, the product starts to get a little dry and it kind of crumbles when I apply it, which is usually fine. I can just wipe away whatever falls onto my cheeks, but it is a little annoying. It's not as creamy as I would like it to be, but I still have made some progress on it. This is my progress. This was the intro, first update. The green line is the second update, and that thick line there is where I'm at now. And yeah, and that is all I have for my A to Z project pan update. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!